What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Pencils podcast here on Thursday morning. It is good to see Jackson back with us as he is joining us from, I believe you're in Tybee Island, is that right?
That's right. I'm on spring break, baby.
And we do apologize if there is a slight delay. Jackson doesn't have the best Wi-Fi. Um, but how's it going down there? How's the weather? First off, where is Tybee Island?
It's in Georgia, the weather's been fine. It's pretty windy and kind of cold, but I mean, sun's out. I don't have any allergies. It's been pretty good. I can't complain. We've got up and golfed a couple times, and so it's been pretty good. I hated I couldn't join the other night, but we had ran all day, and I was still running at night. We've got kids everywhere, so.
What's it like I know you have a 2-year-old that you're in charge of, but there's several other kids down there. How's Maisie enjoyed it, and how's it been with all those kids running around?
Oh, they're having a blast. They're having a blast. It's all my nieces and nephews. There's just three kids. It's just Jacob's two and then Maisie. So they've had a blast. You know, we've been all over the place. We went to um, what was it? A marine center. We got to see a bunch of turtles and stuff, and crabs and a bunch of stuff like that. And then today, me and Jacob actually golfed in Savannah. We're going to Savannah tomorrow, and the girls went to an aquarium, and then we went to this big lighthouse, which was a workout just to get to the top of it. I had to carry Maisie to the top, uh, so it's been fun. We've kind of went everywhere and done everything.
Would you recommend Tybee Island to our listeners or viewers?
Yeah, I mean, I like Florida better. I like Destin or Pensacola Beach would be my two personal picks, but Tybee Island's fine.
How different does spring break look now that you're a parent?
Totally different. I mean, it's not even close to the same, but I never really did all the crazy spring break stuff as a kid either. But you know, it's fun. I get enjoyment through her. Seeing her have a good time is plenty.
I think I only went on spring break once when I was in school. Our senior year, we took a group of all of us down there, about 8 of us. It was a good time. And then, of course, when was it? We went a couple years ago. Um, I think Maisie had just been born. Maisie was born in July. I think we went in April on spring break. Was that 2 years ago? I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'll never forget. Mom asks, she's like, "You want to go on spring break with us?" Blah blah blah. Sure, whatever. I'll go anywhere in the country. I'll go. Just don't want to go to Panama. So month or so passes. Where do you think she books a room at? Panama.
ECB, baby.
Every kid I had in class pretty much down there. So that's the one place I don't want to go. It's spring break for teachers is designed to get away from those kids. But nonetheless, it
I
was
don't care. I'm on vacation and I'm doing my thing. So if I see a kid down here, I see them. They gonna see me. I'm gonna see them. Whatever. I'm on vacation with my family. I'm not too worried about it.
well, I'll say one thing. I've had a lot of time to kill this week because I'm still here in Glasgow, um, just living it up, baby. Have you been to the Cowboy Cafe here in Glasgow?
No, but I've heard nothing but good stuff about it.
So I want to give a shout out to Jameson Geralds. He is one of our avid listeners. He listens to the podcast every time there's a new episode out. And he texted me the other day. I guess it would have been on Tuesday. And he said, just catching up on y'all's podcast about the food. Have you been to the Cowboy Cafe? And I'm like, no, never even heard of it. Where's it at? He's like, in Glasgow. So I look it up and it's like 2 miles from my house. So I was like, okay, I'll go try it for lunch today. Very, very good stuff. Got the double
What they
cheeseburger
get?
with the double cheeseburger, which he told me, he warned me. He said the burger is going to be massive. He said you don't need any sides with it. I was like, I'm a big boy. I'm gonna get a couple sides. So I get fries and mac and cheese. Couldn't finish it. Burger was massive and extremely good. So I highly recommend in if you're in the area, Tompkinsville, Glasgow, Bowling Green, take the trip to Cowboy Cafe in Glasgow, Kentucky. It is very good, and they also say that they have great breakfast. It is like you're just coming off the square, like you're going on into Glasgow, and you know that Shell gas station right beside it,
Okay. I know I've seen
right
the
beside.
sign, but I just couldn't remember where.
I had never heard of it, but it is. I'm gonna have to go back and try out their breakfast because it's one of those. It's like a little country cooking place,
Right.
but it is good. You would really like it.
I'm all in for a good burger. I had a great burger down here in Savannah today.
So, here's another question. We've been on a food wave lately here on this podcast. Which, by the way, before I ask, did you see John Jackson's absolutely abysmal take on the last episode about how Long John Silver's is one of those places that you go to for special occasions?
No, I've not got to watch it back yet.
He says Long John Silver's is up there with all those steakhouses that you go to on like Father's Day, Mother's Day, any type of holiday, Valentine's Day. So yeah, it's on our TikTok and Facebook page. Be sure you check that out and let John know your thoughts on it because it is one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
That's that's different.
And I'm
But
pretty sure he was being dead serious. I think he was being serious.
I don't know.
But what other underrated local restaurants are there that you would like to put people on? Can you think of any in the area
I think George J's on the Square is good.
in
Good.
Glasgow?
Yes, good breakfast.
Okay. Anywhere else?
Kana Cafe, elite.
Are all these in
Elite.
Glasgow? Are all these in Glasgow?
Yeah, they're both of those are on the Square.
I don't get around much apparently. Are they both breakfast spots or what?
Kana Cafe is like a Asian cuisine. It's like you would get something called a combo fry. Like I get the combo fried rice. That's chicken, steak, and shrimp all in one. It's rice and it's not like Shogun, but like it's different. And then they have a 0 to 10 level spice. And you can tell them, and three's the highest I'll go. Like three, my sinuses are opened up. If you get up in the 4 or 5 range, it's burning. I don't know who would get 10, but yeah, they'll be like, "What level spice do you want?" And you tell them. I usually get 2 or 3.
I wish when it come to this stuff, I wish I was more like you and Trista, because you all like going out and trying new places. Me, I've kind of got my 5 or 6 places that I go, and I just basically I stick to it, or I cook here at home myself.
Yeah, but think about it. You at one point you had never had your favorite 5 or 6 places.
You're right,
Like
but
at one
I
point
find
you never
something.
had Garcias, and then you had it.
I'm agreeing with you. I agree with you. I just for some reason I'm stuck in my ways. Like I don't know. I wish I was more like that. But you said Kana Cafe and what else?
George J's.
Anywhere else I need to go try?
I'm trying to think where you've never been local. I know you've been to Gondolier. It's pretty good. I love Mancino's Pizza. A place we've
It's
not
good.
mentioned on this podcast very much that is a total failure by me is Family Style.
Oh,
Family
great
Style
place.
is the king. It is. They call it Little Shogun. I like it better than Shogun. It's as good. It's so good. Go to it.
I'm
It's
not
called Family Style. It's right down from Sonic in Glasgow.
I'm not going to go that far as to say it's better than Shogun, but it is super good. And it's not
Yes,
all
I
that
am drinking
expensive either.
coffee at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not ready to go to bed yet on vacation.
Are you a coffee drinker? Like, are you one of those like that you've got to have it every morning?
I don't have to have it every morning, but I like it. I think honestly, Alani's have been my coffee here lately. But normally, I need something in the morning just to supercharge me. But I may be so I get up. This was Monday morning, and we go golf. And I had no coffee, no Alani, no food. No, I don't know that I even had any water, and I just no shower, nothing, just raw dogged it and went and golfed. Played. I've played the best golf this week I've played in 2 years, and like this morning we played at a really nice course down in Savannah, and I'm like, I didn't eat anything, I just got up and went, and I'm like, so now I'm kind of like, well, do I actually need that stuff in the morning to get me going, or is it just a mental thing? So I don't know, but you can't beat a good black cup of coffee.
You drink it straight black?
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I like putting sugar in it and creamer, and I love all the Starbucks drinks, but black coffee. It's the way it's meant to be.
Absolutely. I've tried. I want to like it because I mean, I've I've done it before because it's like when you diet, they say it's like a meal replacement, just black
Yeah.
coffee. But it's
I've
so
drank
bad.
too much tonight.
I can't do it. It's terrible.
Now I will say I like iced coffee. So like a lot of mornings, may sound insane. This will probably get clipped, but I like in the mornings a cup of iced black coffee. Like just coffee. We have a Keurig and it's got like an iced feature on it where like it don't make it as hot, I guess. And I fill my Yeti up with ice and hit the ice button, boom, and it comes in black coffee over ice, and I go and I can drink a whole Yeti of that. But like this
Now,
coffee is hot, I like it fine.
I have done that. I have done the black coffee with ice, and it's much more tolerable that way. But hot, straight black coffee, I can't do it. It's
Here's
so
the key:
bad.
you got to do it's best in a glass like this, not a Yeti, because the Yeti's gonna keep it hot. Put it in a glass like this, and you're gonna have to give it 2 or 3 minutes of just steaming off, and then once it's like coffee's there's a sweet spot in coffee. At the beginning, it's too hot, and at the end, it's too cool. It's that sweet spot in the middle there. That's why it's almost better to drink like a half cup of coffee because it gets cooler quicker, and then you can just drink it real quick, and you're good. But when it's fresh out of there, it's too hot. But then when you get down to the bottom, like you want to drink it quick because it's like too cold, kind of. Not an iced cold, but like there's a sweet spot temperature in coffee, and that's when it's
How does I should know this, but how does Trista get hers? Because I know you are married to a coffee expert. It seems like
She she
that's
she does Keurig, and she'll put it in like normal, and then it's a bunch. Like most mornings, she'll just put creamer in it. But if she's got all the ingredients there and she could do it, tons of coffee, tons of creamer, mix it up. Her coffee is like the color of my watch. Like that's how she likes hers. It's like that color. Like it looks brown, like light brown, because she's got so much
so
creamer and sugar in it.
so she's bougie.
Oh yeah. But at our first house in Russell Springs, we had a coffee bar.
I don't remember that.
We don't have that now, but we've got a spot for the coffee. We don't have the coffee bar anymore.
Has Maisie tried coffee yet?
Oh yeah,
She like it?
no.
Good.
She was just kind of like,
I am I'm a early morning before school vanilla iced coffee from McDonald's type guy.
diabetes.
Yeah, so good,
It is the
so
best.
good.
So good. You
They
can't
are
beat it.
so good. Oh, for $1.06 too.
Pretty
I'm
good.
I've got a I went through the other day for like the seventh day in a row, and they told me they're like, because of course they ask you every day like, are you using the mobile app? And I'm always no. So they finally told me like, you need to get the app if you're going to come through here every day. You will get like every fourth or fifth one of these for free.
Yeah.
So I
The
did.
apps at any restaurant, any fast food place that you frequent, you need the app because it does add up like quite a bit. Like Sonic app has like you can get like 6 months free XM radio on there. Like they have crazy stuff on theirs, but like Zaxby's has a great app. Taco Bell's got a great app. McDonald's is the best. It's the best one. Like I can get like I never pay full price for a frappe if I get one because they have a deal on a frappe like every single day. And then if you're a
Hmm.
teacher, you get big discounts at McDonald's.
How do you do that?
A lot of times, if you like, you just see it on there. Like here, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let me see. Keep talking so there's not dead silent. I've got McDonald's, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Zaxby's. Starbucks is fine. Trista runs that one up pretty good. Like about every seventh or eighth time we go through, we basically get a free everything.
Hmm. I think I've got three: Papa John's, Domino's, and now McDonald's. And I only have Papa John's because that's what we got for the Super Bowl this past year.
I don't have any of the
But
pizza places.
but
So like Sonic,
anyway,
what new Sonic rewards? See member benefits. Earn 10 points for every dollar spent. Blah blah blah. So like, let's see. Like they have crazy stuff on here on the rewards. Like, well, here's the food ones. Like free strawberry horchata cream slush. That sounds terrible. Free small snack or side. 20% off $11. Buy one entree, get one free. That's a good one. Half price Sonic cheeseburger after 5 p.m. every Tuesday. And then like, let's see, how many points? I've not done the points much. But it keeps up with my visits. Uh, like you can get so many crazy stuff. Program benefits, free XM radio for 3 months. Like just there's just weird stuff you can get on here.
I'll have to check that out because I do go to Sonic quite a bit.
McDonald's,
But
let it load up here. McDonald's, so like this is like every day I get on here. App exclusive deals. Free medium fries with the purchase of any soft drink, sweet tea, or unsweet tea. And then $1.50 off a medium or large McCafe frappe. So like you're looking at like a $2 frappe. That's just right now at 10 o'clock Eastern time.
well, sounds like the apps are the way to go. So if you are like me and you go to a lot of these places, be sure and check out their apps. I need to do a better job of that because, like I said, I don't use them very often. But
Got to use them.
anyway, do what?
Got to use them.
What'd you say? Oh,
Got to use. Yeah.
well, Jackson, let's move on. Our Cincinnati Reds are off to a very hot start this season. Through 12 games, they are 8-4. They have the third best overall record in all of baseball, and I believe the tied for the best record currently. I'm sorry, second best record in the National League. And they have a top three ERA in baseball. So just a great start to the season for the Reds. Elite starting pitching. The bullpen has been shaky at times. They scare you about every night, but they still manage to get the job done. So, what's your early season thoughts on the Redlegs?
I mean, I can't really add anything to that. If the bullpen does its job, you're a okay because bottom line is they can't hit well. Now they're going to have games where they explode. They're kind of a boom or bust offense, and I just don't. I don't foresee that working well in the playoffs because everybody has great arms in the playoffs, and you got to hit more consistently. And the biggest thing for me is the strikeouts. They just strike out too much. They bought into that philosophy of home run, double, or strikeout, and unfortunately, that just doesn't win because they don't hit enough home runs or doubles uh, to
So
offset the high number of strikeouts that they're going to have.
to go along with that, talking about the lack of run production, through 12 games, we have scored 38 runs, which is 3.16 runs per game. Um, we have given up 40 runs, which is 3.33 runs per game. So, and that's a -2 run differential, but you're 8-4. So, do you think this starting pitching can continue at the trend that they're currently at?
Yeah, pitching plays. I mean, they have really good starting pitching. It's not a fluke. So, what I worry about is the bullpen. I don't know if the bullpen can keep because they've not been bad. Like they've been better than they have been the last 2 years. So
What gives me even more hope, and like you said, the starting pitching is very good. I don't want to say they're elite, but you've not seen Hunter Green or Nick Lodolo throw a pitch this year. And
true.
Hunter Green's supposed to be your ace. Lodolo's probably your number 3 guy. So what my hope is you get both of them back at some point, um, and then you can bump 2 of the current starters to the bullpen. But a rotation consisting of Green, Abbott, Lodolo, and Chase Burns, that's 4 studs.
I'm in the minority here probably, and I will probably get clipped for this on Red's Twitter somewhere and told I'm an idiot, but I like Hunter Green. I think he's immensely talented. I just don't think you can bank on him. He's very injury prone, and he's not. You've never seen him healthy for a full season. You have not seen it yet. And you're probably not. I mean, I don't want to wish it on him or anything, but like we're sitting here like, well, when Hunter Green comes back, well, inevitably he's probably going to get hurt again. Like, why are we sinking all this money into a guy that's never going to play a full season for you?
I mean, I think that's a totally fair opinion because I
And
mean,
I hate
the
thinking that
proof.
because like I am wholeheartedly a Hunter Green guy. Like, I love Hunter Green. When he's on, he's virtually unhittable. He's really, really good. He's a top 5 pitcher in baseball when healthy and on.
I
On
agree.
and healthy. He is top 5 in baseball. But is it worth? And maybe it is. And I'm just, I'm thinking negatively, and I've kind of talked myself out of even thinking that way. But like, because I like Hunter Green so much, because he's seen him do so many cool things on the mound. But like, man, he's always hurt.
And then the Nick Lodolo blister situation. Have you ever heard of or seen this?
I mean, pitchers get blisters all the time.
No. It's kept him out. He missed several starts last year, and he's not made a start this year, and it's due to a blister, I think, on his middle finger of his throwing hand. Like, why is. I've never heard of pitchers missing significant time due to blisters. Am I crazy, or does that happen
No, I've
often?
not seen that either, and maybe it's more than a blister, and that's just what they're saying. But I mean, you got to think if you're used to throwing a ball a certain way, a blister's going to hurt, especially at that rate. Like, I don't know.
I've just never seen of or heard of it. Like for I've
I'd
heard of maybe
tinge my
missing a
cap a little.
I've heard of missing a start, maybe 2, but like I don't know, maybe you're right. Maybe there's something more to it that they're just not releasing, or maybe I don't know. I've
You
just
got to
that
think
one's
blister could be it was a blister that got infected. Like it could be
could
anything.
be. It could be. Um, what's your thoughts on Eugenio Suarez so far through 12 games? Do you like the addition? Do you hate it? Hate it? Not sold yet?
You'll never make me hate Eugene, as I call him, but it's just, I mean, he's just another guy that's going to get in there and strike out a lot and hit some home runs. He has to hit 40 plus to be productive. If he doesn't hit 40 home runs, he's going to strike out 225, 250. Like, he's going to strike out that many times. So you must hit 40 plus home runs. I don't know that he's going to hit 40 plus home runs at his
Well,
age.
at the rate that he's going, no. He's currently hitting 195, um, and he's only hit two home runs. Um, Strikeouts. I'm trying to
I'm
find
going to go on a rant
strikeouts.
here for a second.
Go ahead.
I don't know why, especially in Major League Baseball, we got away from the most important stat. And I know I can hear, well, I hear you on base, yeah. But all this other nerdy stat stuff, the single two most important stats in baseball, as an offensive player, as a hitter, I will give you on base percentage. But even more important than that, your best and most important stat is batting average at the major league level. Guess what? There are paid people that sit in the MLB offices at every game that determine, is that a hit? Is it not a hit? I get it. At the high school level, some dad or mom could be keeping the stat book and give the kid a hit when it shouldn't have been. Not at the major league level. We have completely went away from major league level hitters worrying about batting average, and it is ridiculous. The best hitters in the game are not hitting 250. I do not care. I realize league averages are down. That is because of a change in approach. The best hitters, the guys that are there every year, they are still hitting 285, 280 and up. I'll give you 275 and up nowadays. We do not we put way not enough emphasis on batting average. It is the most important stat. And yeah, I hear you. If you have a high batting average, your on base percentage is at least as high as your batting average. And if you walk at all, it's going to be higher. You can't
To
have a high.
me,
The batting average is the most important batting stat, and I don't know when we let stat nerds come in and tell us it wasn't at the major league level, not at the high school level, not at like you can't fudge major league batting average. Like they get hits or they don't. Like it is ridiculous. I mean, I just don't understand it. I do not understand it. I hate the new approaches. It's strikeout or bust. No, spray the ball around, get on base, put pressure on the defense. Yeah, you're going to hit home runs. But like look at the greatest home run hitters of all time. The greatest home run hitters of all time aren't 250 hitters. 250 is a putrid batting average, and it's just normal today. 275 in the 90s and early 2000s was a poor batting average, but now it's like, oh, I'm one of the best. No, no, it's ridiculous. The Reds don't have a guy over 280, I wouldn't think.
Sal Stewart would be the only one. And I'm gonna disagree with you slightly. To me, the most important thing to do when you step into the batter's box is to come around and score. Okay? So in order to do that, you
You can't
first
do
have to
that without
reach
getting a hit or getting on base.
you that's on let me finish. You first have to get on base. On base percentage is the most important stat. I don't care how you do it, you got to get on base. The more you get on base, the better chance you have at coming around and scoring and helping your team. So to me, I will always, at any level, from little league up through the major leagues, the most important stat to me is how often are you getting on base. I totally do agree with you as far as the approach. I think hitters' approach today is, like you said, putrid because now it's either I'm going to hit 40 home runs and strike out 200 times. That's the approach today. But if you change your approach to like it used to be, spray the ball around like you said, the home runs are going to come. But just for me personally, if you ask me, hey Lincoln, what's the most important stat for a hitter in baseball? I'm gonna always say on base percentage. But I hear
And
you.
I'll listen
I
to that. I'll listen to that. Like, totally understand that.
And going back, Eugenio Suarez through 12 games, I figured this number would be higher, honestly. He's only struck out 16 times. It seems way higher. So
What's the
over
record?
one per game.
8-4,
The
16
record?
strikeouts in 12 games.
Yeah, I just thought it would be higher.
That's
Now
a
I've got
good
to
stat
look
for a
at.
pitcher to have 16 strikeouts through 12 innings.
Um, me, you, and Dad, we talked. We set the over under for strikeouts between Ellie De La Cruz and Eugenio Suarez at 409 and a half. We all took the over. So let's look at Ellie here. Ellie has struck out 15 times. So in 12 games, your 3 and 5 hole hitter have struck out a combined 31 times.
If I'm Ellie De La
Thoughts?
Cruz, I'm a switch hitter and I'm the fastest man on planet Earth that dons a Major League Baseball uniform. Like, if I'm the fastest guy in Major League Baseball, why would I ever try to hit the ball out of the park? He's obviously immensely talented. He will get a hold of one and hit it out. Like, yeah. But Ellie doesn't need to hit 40 home runs. He needs to steal 40 bases. It's hard to steal bases from the freaking dugout when you struck out. Like, put the ball on the ground, you're probably going to get a hit.
Did was you able to watch the game against the Marlins on Tuesday night?
The end of it, yes. I remember I'm only watching, I listened to most of the game and then I watched the last inning. We're on a
So
roll with that.
Ellie was the tying run. He walked, he stole second, he stole third, and then he was able to score on a it was ruled a wild pitch, but if you've seen it, most people don't score on that because the catcher blocked it and it ricocheted out in front of the plate a little bit. But as fast as Ellie is, he was able to score and tie the game up. But that's how you manufacture runs. You know, speed kills. Like you said, when you have that kind of speed, why are you trying to hit the ball 500 feet? Just have a better approach, get on base, your home runs will come.
Shorten up, choke up, whatever. They literally don't pay him to hit home runs. They pay him to do something cool. And he does cool stuff when he's on base.
It does. But
They're paying you
speaking,
to hit homers.
yeah, and he's not. He's only hit two. Um, I told you that me and Dad are going up this weekend, didn't I?
Yep.
Did I don't think I told you. Did I tell you we're staying at the Weston?
You've told me everything. I'm jealous.
Hmm. Well, I just had to tell everyone else. I
You're
knew I had
Friday and
told you.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, we're going up Friday and Saturday. Get to see Mike Trout play. They're playing the Angels. Speaking of the Angels, did you see the brawl between the Angels and the Braves?
I miss good baseball brawls. I'm glad that it's starting to come back. Man. You don't even see managers lose it anymore because they can just challenge everything now.
Well, speaking of the managers, I guess I forget which manager it was.
Oh,
So
why?
apparently, yeah, Walt Weiss. Apparently, he's like a black belt. I've read that,
I believe
and
it.
like
Walt
he
Weiss is
came out and he like got a hold of the pitcher and like
took him to the
basically just
ground.
put an end to it. That's
Yeah,
I
it
did
was
not
awesome.
did I did not know that about Mr. Walt Weiss.
The fight wasn't great though because they were like backing away and kind of just like doing this. Like they didn't really get a hold of each other.
It's better than nothing. Have you ever been to a major league game when the bench is clear?
No, I have not.
I don't think I have either. I've seen a manager get ejected. We were remember in 3 or 4 years ago when we went to the Reds
Oh,
Brewers series and David Bell came out and was arguing something and got ejected.
that was awesome.
I think I still have that video on my phone. Uh, what's the coolest thing you've ever seen at a major league baseball game?
Coolest thing I've ever seen at a Major League Baseball game.
I'll go first and let you think.
I know
Um,
what yours is.
what?
The no hitter you watched?
Okay. Wow. Three things. I'll get through. I forgot about that for
Saw
a
a Homer
second.
Bailey no hitter.
So yeah, first thing I'll go in order here. Just being in the ballpark back-to-back days when Ken Griffey Jr. was sitting at 499 career home runs. The Reds were absolutely terrible that year, but the ballpark was full. You were there, I know, on Friday night, and I think your Southern Storm team back when you were in like middle school. We went up there and we were on a trip, and we went to the game on Friday night, packed. It was so full. It was so loud every time Griffey came up to the plate. Same thing on Saturday when Griffey came to the plate. Unfortunately, didn't get to see him hit his 500th, but just being in the ballpark when he had the chance was really cool. Number two is that no hitter that you were talking about. Homer Bailey no hitter in 2013 against the Giants. That was awesome. And then the last one, I've seen a walk off. The Reds beat the White Sox 1-0 in 10 innings, and it was a walk off. It was,
That's my coolest thing would be when we went to opening day. That was awesome.
yeah, opening day. I forgot about that too.
We sat in
I
the
can't
front
remember who.
row in left field.
I'm trying to remember who hit that walk off, but Austin was with me. I cannot remember. But yeah,
Nick
opening day was
Martini hit
awesome.
2 home runs that day.
Yeah, Nick, two absolute bombs.
2 nuclear warheads were hit, and I don't know if he had another one the rest of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say probably the only two home runs of his season that year. But yeah, opening day, if you are a baseball fan, even if you're not a Reds fan, but especially if you are a Reds fan, you need to go to opening day in Cincinnati because there is truly nothing like it. It's the baseball's oldest franchise, and they do it right on opening day.
They
Do you
do.
remember how? Do you remember how early we got there?
Oh, yeah, I had boot camp that morning, and you stayed
So
at the house, I guess, right?
I stayed at Jackson was living in Danville. He was still coaching at Bull County. And, from everything that we had seen on Twitter from, Reds opening day is like the streets, restaurants, bars, everything's going to be packed early. So I'm telling Jackson, like, hey, we gotta get up and go. Of course, Danville is about an hour and 15 minutes from Cincinnati, I guess. Um, maybe closer to 2 hours. So me and Jackson goes and he does his Rebel boot camp that morning. We're on the road by like 7:30. We
No,
get up there at
it was
like,
more like we were like closer to 8:30, 9 o'clock.
was it? Well, we
Mm.
get up there and it's like there's nobody. We're like, what the heck? We thought there would be waits to get in all these restaurants because we went to the Yard House right beside the stadium. It's one of our favorite places to go. No wait. So then we just had like 5 hours to kill before first pitch. But
Well, we went
we
to the
know.
parade,
Yeah, we went to the parade. We
thought
still
about
had
going
like
to the casino.
we thought about. We're like, well, we're here. There's nothing going on. Maybe we should go over to the Hard Rock. Um, we made the wise decision and didn't do that. Um, but yeah, so opening day is fun, but you do not have to get there 8 hours early. But
No,
but
3 hours.
let's move on, Jackson. Do what?
3 hours is plenty early enough.
Yeah, 3 hours is plenty. But Jackson, before we wrap this up, I've got one more little fun segment sticking on the baseball wave. I'm going to give you 10 players, some past, some current. One at a time. You have to keep three and cut seven.
Okay, I mean, I should be able to hear the whole list first.
No. We're going
Okay,
to go one at a time. Keeping three, cutting seven, and you get each of these players in their prime.
okay,
Up first, David Ortiz.
cut.
No thought at all?
He don't play defense,
Okay.
but
Cutting David
great
Ortiz. Up
player,
next,
one of my favorites. But I mean, if he don't, I mean, there's going to be three other players I would take over him. I'm sure.
up next, Derek Jeter.
Come on, keep. It's the
You're
captain.
keeping Jeter?
I'm keeping Jeter. He's my favorite.
Really?
He's my favorite. He's the captain.
He's your favorite player ever?
Yeah,
I did
I will
not
hear
know that.
no. I will hear no Jeter slander from anyone.
He's your
A
favorite?
rare over 300 hitter. Yeah, Jeter's
I
the
don't think
man.
so.
Jeter is
I did
over a
not know he was
300
your.
hitter.
I did not know he was your favorite player
Yeah.
ever.
Dude, Jeter
Okay,
did so many cool things in his career. Well, if he played for any other team, he would, well, guess what? Most people, if they were the shortstop for the Yankees, they would fold under that pressure. He was made for it.
Derek Jeter is a career 310 hitter.
I know. He has over 3,000 hits. His 3,000th hit was a home run. His last ever hit at Yankee Stadium was a walk-off.
That
Dude's
was awesome.
the dude is hit. Everybody's like, oh, he wasn't even the best short. He invented a jumping throw that everyone for 10 to 15 years that watched him tried to do.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Jeter's him, dude. I will hear no Jeter slander.
Up
Keep,
next, Pedro Martinez. Yes, pitchers are on here.
mm, God, he's so good. But the Yankees are his daddy cut.
Okay.
That was tough. Hmm. You can't really do
Uh,
pitchers and hitters together. You'd have to make a hitters list and a pitchers list.
Up next, my favorite player of all time, Ken Griffey Jr.
You got to keep Griffey. Griffey's an all-century team guy. In his prime, yeah, keeping Griffey. I will probably regret keeping Jeter, but Griffey and Jeter.
You you will regret keeping Jeter. Um, Up next, Roger Clemens.
Cut.
That was
And
quick.
I love Roger Clemens. I almost had a pause moment right there, but I love Roger Clemens. But
So
cut.
we're halfway through. So far, you cut David Ortiz, you kept Derek Jeter, you cut Pedro Martinez, you kept Ken Griffey Jr., and you cut Roger Clemens.
Correct.
You have kept two, you have cut three. So you can only keep one more.
Know the rules.
Johnny Bench.
Cut.
That was way too fast. Like,
I have one spot left.
he's the greatest catcher of all time. You should have at least added that in.
I didn't say he wasn't.
But you should have been like, well, you
I think he's been passed in catching.
by who?
Yachty and Pudge. Both were
Yeah,
better defensively than him.
Yadier was better defensively, much, much better defensively. But
Pudge is like the
overall,
greatest arm ever behind the plate, and he could hit a little.
so
But
I'll,
I'm not
I'll
going to sit here
listen
and
to
go like,
Pudge.
yeah, you're right. I'll give you Yachty. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to stretch Johnny. I'm not going to put Pudge over Johnny Bench. I take it back.
I'll
I'm still,
listen to that though. I'm not going to listen to Yadier.
huh?
Up next, I said I will listen to Pudge maybe being better than Johnny Bench, not Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina is a better defensive catcher than Johnny Bench was.
I
Not,
agree.
it's not close.
He's a better defensive catcher. I agree.
Well, that's the main thing in catching is defense.
No, Johnny Bench is a way better overall player.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue that.
These last four are brutal.
All right.
Shohei Ohtani.
Cut.
Wow. Really?
I'm waiting on one guy. Dang, I should have cut Jeter. I
I
can't.
think I know who you're
I won't do
I
that.
think I know who you're waiting on.
You don't know who I'm waiting on.
I think I do.
That
Up
was
next. And I think if we're on the same page here, I'll just go ahead and tell you he's not on here.
okay.
Ty Cobb.
I love Ty Cobb. Love Ty Cobb. Man, Ty Cobb's the most underrated player in baseball history. Um, I got to cut him.
Is he the I only put him on here because I think is he the one you read that book about?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two names left. You can only keep one.
All right.
Albert Pujols.
In his prime,
You get them in their prime.
keep. He's the greatest hitter of our generation.
I agree 100%.
He's the greatest hitter of your generation, not mine. But
Who would you say is the greatest in yours?
Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter in the history of baseball.
He cheated.
And is he on this list?
Last name is Lou Gehrig.
Perfect. I'm going to get absolutely blasted for my three, but that was a tough ask. If I could keep any three on the list, I am keeping Griffey. Honestly, probably Shohei and potentially Lou
Pujols. Pujols.
Pujols or Lou Gehrig. But Pujols is a first ballot, no doubt Hall of Famer. He's the greatest hitter of that era. Like
Yeah, I would say
he picked up after the Griffey, Bonds, Sosa, McGuire steroid era and was the best hitter in baseball for 10 plus years.
he hit for average and he hit bombs.
Pujols was the man.
700 plus home runs. I think he's top 4 or 5 all time, maybe even higher.
I can't hate on like Pujols was my favorite. Like it's Jeter and then Pujols. Like those are my guys. So
Just golly, which he did it to every team, but being in the same division as the Reds, he annihilated poor Cincinnati.
Pujols hit, like you said, he hit for average. He hit to all fields. He was a pretty good first baseman. I'm almost certain he's got some Gold Gloves. I mean, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer, undoubtedly.
Yeah, I
Anybody
think
who
if
doesn't think that just simply didn't watch him play.
going back to this list, I think you said it, the perfect one would be to keep Griffey, Shohei, and Pujols.
Pujols has two Gold Gloves in '06 and 10.
You
So I mean,
satisfied with your list?
yeah, I mean, it was tough keeping Shohei off, but you know what? Shohei's career's not over, and he's not done it for 10 plus years yet. Like,
Boy,
earn it more. But boy, is he on his way.
yeah,
He's the
he
best player
sure
in
is.
baseball.
Yeah, but anyway, that's
I mean,
all.
he's
That's
all-star
all.
caliber at both sides.
No doubt, no doubt. But anyway, Jackson, you got anything else before we head out of here?
I don't think so. I wish I was getting to go to Cincinnati.
I do have one more thing because we have been in talks with Tyler McMillan over at the Basement Podcast. He does a great job,
Oh yeah,
and
I've been on there since my last podcast, I guess.
oh yeah, you have. Be sure and no, we've recorded an episode. I remember telling everybody to go listen to it. I think, but anyway, if I'll say it again, go over to the Basement Podcast. You'll be able to find an episode with Jackson. He was the last guest on the Basement Podcast, and also we have been in talks with Tyler, and coming up soon, maybe closer towards the end of the school year, we are going to start a collaboration with the Basement Podcast where we will release maybe an episode, maybe a month, one per month, and it's going to be called the Backroads Debate. We made a kind of a local title, the Backroads Debate. It'll be coming out in the near future. We'll be posting more information about that on uh, each of our social media pages closer to time. But looking forward to that, Jackson.
Yeah, it was a blast going on there with him, and he was like, "We got to do something," and I totally agreed, and then you all came up with this, I believe, and it's I can't wait. It's kind of going to be modeled after Protect Our Parks for you Joe Rogan listeners.
Yeah,
Without the alcohol and smoking.
Jackson and T Mac, they listen to Joe Rogan. I don't, but they came up with this idea. Joe Rogan has a group of people he does Protect Our Parks with, and they release just episodes here and there, not very often. So we decided to kind of do our own thing. We're going to collab. We came up with the Backroad Debates. It's going to start off. We'll discuss some local things. We've already been bouncing ideas off of each other, but keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming in the near future, and we're looking forward to it. But until then, you can follow us here as always on the Two Pencils podcast. Give us a follow on TikTok, Facebook, Spotify, and then subscribe to our YouTube channels. But that's all we've got. Anything before we go, Jackson?
I want to shout out just some of the local podcasters that I've had a chance to interact with. Obviously, the Basement Podcast, Average Joseph Podcast with Ben Carter, and then the Lazy J Adventures TikTok page with John Jackson. I just want to shout some of those out. Make sure you go check those out.
Yep. Be sure support all these local podcasts. Go try out some of those local restaurants that we discussed earlier. Lots of good stuff happening locally. But that's all we've got. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you all on Tuesday.